Hi, I'm David Brandon, disability lawyer here at Resolute Legal. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how long does CPP disability last once you're approved. After watching this video, you'll have a better idea of the time frame or the maximum time frame that CPP disability can be paid, and you'll also know some of the factors and things that can happen to cause payments to stop before you get to the ultimate end date. If you like this video, please help us out by hitting the like button and also leaving comments below. With the comments, you can ask questions for clarifications of things in the video. That'll help you and also others who come and watch the video later. Also, to continue to get our videos and notice of the videos in the future, please subscribe and hit the bell notification button so that you will know every time we post a video. A common question we get is how long can you get CPP disability? Now, CPP disability is like other disability programs in that it has something called a benefit period. The benefit period is the period of time over which benefits can be paid. It's often referred to as the maximum benefit period because it will tell you what is the maximum amount of time. Now, sometimes the maximum benefit period is defined as a number of years, like 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Often, though, it is defined by age. So it will say you're paid until you reach a certain age. CPP disability has a maximum benefit period that goes by age, and the age is 65. So in theory, whenever you're approved for CPP disability, you can continue to be paid up to age 65. So the younger you're approved, the longer that period will be. If you get approved when you're 64, you'll be paid for another 11 months until you turn 65. Now, just because there's a maximum benefit period to age 65 does not mean you're automatically going to get paid to 65 if you're approved. That's a common misconception. CPP disability, like other long-term disability benefit programs, has a requirement for ongoing proof of disability. So that means you have an obligation to continue to provide proof of your disability. If you're older, in your 50s or 60s, maybe you won't actually have to provide any ongoing proof. They will just accept that you're not going to change and they will just continue to pay. The younger you are, or if you have a medical condition that is a type of condition that can have ups and downs and maybe can be improved, Service Canada, CPP Disability is going to keep checking with you and may require ongoing proof of disability. That ongoing proof would be not regular, but would be maybe once a year updates from your doctor. They might want to have your doctor's records sent in so they could review the records to see, are you still getting treatment? Is there any improvements? They'll look for things like, is there any big treatment upcoming, like a surgery or a pain management program? If they know that those things are coming up, they may put a little thing to check back in with you after that program's been done to see how you did. There is this idea that you have to do ongoing proof of disability, and they're going to monitor your treatment in progress over time. So why would your benefits ever stop before you reach age 65? Well, there are 3 common reasons, and I'd like to go through them with you now. Number 1, based on the information you provide, Service Canada, they will just take the view that you no longer meet the definition of having a severe and prolonged disability. So they'll either think that your disability is no longer prolonged, or they'll think it's no longer severe based on information within the updated medical records. It might be that your doctor says, yeah, maybe you could now try to go back to work. Or it could be something like they knew you were supposed to go to this pain management program and they get an update from your doctor saying you just didn't bother to go, or you didn't, for whatever reason you chose not to go. Those are the kind of things that could trigger them to stop payments because you're not doing the full medical treatment and or there have been reports of improvements and things like that. So the second situation is one where Service Canada, the CPP Disability Program, no longer believes you. For reasons that I'll get into in a second, they come to believe that you were exaggerating your symptoms, that lying to them, and that you never were or are no longer meeting the definition of disability, and that you could be working if you wanted to, that basically you're a fraud. How it happens in the most common way is there's been some type of a relationship breakdown, either with a spouse, a significant other, a family member, a neighbor, and that person phones up the CPP and reports you as being a fraud. Now, what that can do, sometimes it will do nothing if they just feel like this is just some vindictive person and there's no merit to it. But usually what will happen is your case will be sent to a unit within Service Canada that investigates fraud. They'll start an investigation. It may trigger them to ask for more information from you and your doctor. They may hire a private investigator. And the end result can be that if they conclude through their investigations that you likely are a fraud, they will stop the payments and maybe even demand that you pay them back. Hopefully you do not find yourself in that situation. I don't think it's that common, but I have certainly seen it, and it does happen. So the third situation of when your benefits may not get paid out until 65 is if you choose to go back into the workforce. Quite often, actually, people on CPP disability, if they get better, they do want to try to go back to work. So it is common when people do feel like they're getting better or treatment is working, that they would like to try again to go back to work. And actually, most people don't know this, Service Canada has a very good vocational program for people on CPP disability who want to go back to work. So if that's you, you should talk to them. They will help. They will sometimes do training. They will allow you to keep being paid while you're trying to go back to work so that you won't have this. People are worried, well, if I try, am I going to lose my benefits? No, not if you're in the vocational programs with CPP. They will allow you to continue to be paid, sometimes up to 2 years while you're working, to make sure that it's going to be something that is sustainable. If you do this trial return to work, even after 2 years and it doesn't work, you just go right back on your payments. We'll talk more about this vocational program in another video, but just be aware that one of the reasons your benefits may not go to 65 is you may want to stop, enter into a vocational rehabilitation program, and get back into the workforce in some capacity. So there you have it. You now know that CPP disability has a maximum benefit period to age 65, and that there are 3 common reasons why benefits would stop before age 65. Service Canada no longer believes that you meet the definition of severe and prolonged disability. Number 2, some nasty neighbor, ex-spouse, or somebody reports you as being a fraud. And number 3, that you voluntarily choose to re-enter the workforce, ideally through Service Canada's vocational re-entry program, and that if you're successful, that would end with your benefits stopping. So if you like this video, please go now and hit the like button and also leave us some comments. The comments are extremely helpful because it can clarify things not only for you, but for other people who watch the video. We monitor the comments and we'll always respond. Now, to make sure you keep getting these videos in the future, hit the subscribe button and also the bell notification. That way you'll get a notice every time we post a video. To learn more about CPP disability, keep watching our videos, and we look forward to seeing you next time.